Oh, welcome to day 52. I'll make this really brief because I need to get a move on. But between today and tomorrow, half of tomorrow, I need to do like 24 miles. It's an easy 24, I think, but it'll be slippery because it's been rainy. It's been very rainy all night. Luckily, I don't think I got the flooding or I got like the waterbed condition at one time. That was crazy. It was a decent amount of rain though, but I got lucky that it looks like I can tear down my tent in the relative dry. It's kind of dried out on the side, but yeah. And I think I'm still learning how to make these tent doors work with the rain. Um, the rain tends to basically I think it's okay around here where it's furthest away, but where it's near here, it tends to splash in the corners there and then come up. Don't really have a problem with with that happening over here, but I do have it happening over here. Pretty much from here, where is it? Here to here or so, there's like splashback and there's like mud that gets up in there. I don't know. So I'm gonna maybe play around with the height and I don't know. I think they're not fully extended full enough. Anyway, I gotta play around with that more. Still haven't quite nailed that. Anyway, but yeah. So today, yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can. It's a, it's not raining now, but it's just wind blowing and then knocking the rain off the leaves. But yeah, I need to do as many miles as I can, and I don't know what the forecast looks like. Yesterday it said basically today is all rain except for in the morning. There's a few hours until 10 a.m. or so, but I don't have reception here, so I need to I need to walk farther get reception. But I'm hoping it'll be easy. But yeah, I'm hoping to do up to 15 or so. I'll see how I'm feeling, but I was really not feeling good yesterday, so I just kind of gave up. And I'm happy I did that because I had time to sort things out and take care of things. Um, anyway, that was a good amount of time rather than it just being dark immediately. But it did seem like I needed that. I slept for quite a while. But yeah, I didn't want to set my alarm or anything because I know I probably needed some sleep. Anyway, I think I'm gonna move on today. Trying to make progress between today and tomorrow, and maybe wake up really early tomorrow. Might set my alarm um, just to get those miles in, but I'll see where I am at the end of today. But all right, let's get a move on. Let's go. What the heck? How do you do this? Oh, approaching a little road here. There's a lot of surprising number of roads you cross over. This one looks like it's pretty accessible, pretty well used. People use this. A lot of the thru hikers use it for what's called sack packing. So you stay a couple nights at a hostel, and they have it all worked out. They have like a couple of roads, up ahead of where you're hiking, and you turn it into a day. One day is one road to another road, and they meet you at the other end, basically. That's not a bad deal. You don't have to carry a whole backpack. So it's a good deal. You just carry a day pack with snacks, water, whatever you need just for the day. You don't need to carry your tent and all that. It's kind of convenient. I still haven't tried it yet. I'm kind of stubborn and a little bit of like a purist. Not that it really matters. I mean, people got their own way of hiking, and they're doing it. They're doing it their own way and doing it for themselves. That's the best thing, really. Don't do it for other people. But I am kind of trying to see what I'm capable of, right? That's part of the purpose of why I'm hiking. And I want to see if I'm capable of just sticking to northbound, doing it straight, carrying my pack the whole way, sticking to the white blazes, unless there's detours or some reason not to, you but anyway, I remember 7 years ago there was a beaver pond. Beavers blocked something and created a big pool of water. And to really be a true purist, for a mile or so, you'd have to wade through about a mile of beaver water up to the knees. For the situations like that, I think I drew the line. I'm like, okay, well, here's the recommended detour. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do silly things. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, there was a really old lean-to style shelter from the 1930s. I got some pictures of it. I'll post it, I think, at the end of this video. Or maybe right here, inside the video. I gotta get better about inserting some photos right in. But as you'll see, it's quite small. But as I was approaching that shelter, there was a massive noise in the back of the forest. Sounded like explosions or gunshots. It was just rapid succession. Pow, 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 pop, pop, pop. And then the sound of a really large tree falling somewhere. I couldn't actually see it, but I heard it. And it made a, pow, 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 falling, and then a big thud you could feel viscerally. And just thankful that didn't happen near me. I have seen it happen. I think the closest it hasn't been a large tree like that, but it was like a limb from a tree, maybe, I want to say like 50 feet back. I passed through an area 7 years ago, and then maybe 50 feet back, branch fell right on there, right on the trail. And I looked back and I could see it where it hadn't been before. Now it's kind of disturbing, but I mean, best thing you can do is just not set up your tent underneath those suspicious looking widowmaker branches, they call them. Other than that, like, I don't know, it could just be a freak accident if you're just hiking along. Maybe it's just your time, It might happen to me. I don't know if that happened. Sometimes I just have to laugh because it's like, it does feel like the forest is trying to kill you, or the mountains are trying to kill you or knock you off. Or felt that in the Whites and Maine, like, felt like those mountains were not happy that I was there and trying to find clever ways to knock me off or get me to go. Anyway, but for the most part, I feel pretty welcome in the forest. It's a weird feeling. I need to cut this short because my battery is running low. And I'm also actually running out of space on my SD card. It's time to switch it out, put in a new one for tomorrow for sure. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I just feel, most of the time I feel pretty comfortable I don't really feel scared. I don't feel like, I don't know, I get a different feeling in cities. There's definitely parts of cities that I'm scared. I'm not comfortable. Try to hike through or try to, walk through them fast. Or try to avoid sections of the city. I don't really get that feeling here. I mean, the worst thing that could happen in the day is like someone comes up behind me and tries to pass me up without, without like acknowledging, or I think we got to get better as hikers about. Gotta get a system down. I've been trying to tap my poles together a little bit when I approach hikers, and I say something like "Good morning," "Good afternoon," and sometimes they don't. They still don't hear, and I feel like I spook them, and I come up right behind them. It's like I did everything I could. Anyway,